In this video, we're going to be looking at the 3 different crawling modes that Traxxas gives you with the TRX-4M, programmable via the ESC. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy, and this is Roadside RC. You'll tend to find me crawling and bashing and drifting and racing, plus doing product review videos and how-tos. And I have been messing with the new TRX-4M a little bit. I was a little surprised that out of the box, it actually comes with more of a trailing mode in it, where when you go from gas to brake, it actually is a brake instead of a reverse, which is typical when you have a crawler set up. The good thing though is that Traxxas actually provided you with the ability to change the settings in the ESC so that you can actually go from a sport mode to a trailing mode to a full crawling mode. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do here today. With the controller on and the vehicle on, how you change through the 3 modes that Traxxas gives you is all with this easy set button. So if you see, it's a green light, and if you hold it down, the light goes out and then it comes on. 1 blink is a sport mode, 2 is trail, and if you keep holding it down, 3 is crawling. So if I hold it down again, I'll show you that 1 is sport mode. What sport mode means is that you will go from gas to brake to then reverse, and there's no drag brake in the middle. So you can go drag, so you go gas, and then there's a brake there, and then you have to go brake again to go to reverse. And if you notice, there's not a lot of drag brake there. So what this means in practice is, if you click the body on, I'm going down a hill, I will go from gas, and you see how long it takes it to slow down because it's just doing a very minimal drag brake. And then full brake, and then have to come back to get reverse. The second mode here is the trail mode, and this is how the vehicle comes from the factory. So what I'll have is I'll gas, brake, and then have to double tap to get to reverse. But when I let off, I'll have more of a drag brake effect. See how it actually stopped quicker that time. But yet from this position, I still have to brake and then get back into reverse. Again, in practice, for going down a hill, what that looks like is accelerating. It did slow much quicker that time, but I'm still brake and then into reverse. Holding the set button again, I'm going to go to the 3 blinks. So that's sport, trail, and then crawl mode. All right. Crawl mode is going to give me forward and reverse. There's going to be no brake in the middle, and it should give me a harder drag brake. See how fast that stopped? And then you notice there's no going back and forth brake. It's just gas and reverse. Again, in real practice, what that means, truck is down, gas, hard drag brake, and then immediately to reverse. No need for a brake in the middle. It's pretty typical for different ESCs to be able to offer these different settings, so it's really nice that Traxxas gave us that. Again, it comes on the trail mode out of the box. I find it very rare. I'm kind of suspicious that anybody will really use the sport mode. But for most of my use, where I'm going to actually want to try to drive this vehicle around more of a more complex crawling course, I'm going to want it in that crawl mode so I have that harder drag brake and that instant reverse when I want it. I've even found some of the folks that have come over and tried to use these TRX-4Ms that I have so far have had a little bit of trouble actually getting the vehicle into reverse when in the trailing mode. They're having a hard time getting that double tap to get it in time as you're about to go off of the edge of an obstacle. So that is how I will use it. I hope this video has been useful for you. If you have any other, I have a full other TRX-4M playlist over here. You can come check that out, and we will see you in that video. Thank you, and goodbye.